What's up, guys? Welcome back to Healthy Recipe. We're going to be making some Southwestern inspired stuffed bell peppers. We're going to stuff them with chicken and we're going to finish them off in the air fryer. Going to use some black beans to add some extra fiber and some nice flavor to them. So let's get right to work. Okay, so let's go over our ingredients as usual. Here we have, I used 2 chicken breasts. They're about 6 to 8 ounces a piece, so probably got about a pound to maybe a little bit more than a pound of chicken breasts here. I diced them up into about 1/2-inch cubes. I got about a half of a red onion, minced pretty small, a half of a jalapeno, also diced. I have about 1 red tomato, diced also, about 6 or 7 cloves of minced garlic. These are some herbs from my backyard. This is marjoram. I have some coriander here, some leaves. This is rosemary, parsley, and I'm also using some basil with flowers and all. Half a lime, 1 can of organic black beans. These are rinsed and cleaned out. I have about 2.5 bell peppers, Cajun seasoning, cumin, and I will be using peanut oil to cook the chicken in, and also salt to taste. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and season our chicken. First thing we're gonna do, get our lime juice in here. We're gonna do a Cajun seasoning, probably about a 1/2 tablespoon. Maybe about a teaspoon or so. Then about 1/2 teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon of cumin. Cumin's pretty strong, so you don't need a lot of it. If you add too much, it will drown out everything else. Go ahead and mix that up. I'm actually going to add a little bit more lime to that. Let me go ahead and add the other half of it. Some sea salt. Now we're going to set that aside and work on our veggies. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do our peppers. And basically the peppers, I've seen people cut the top off of them. I kind of like to cut them down the middle like this. And then just take out the core. And then I just sit them like that and put the stuffing in. I think they turn out a little bit better. They're easy to work with. So basically that's what we have there. About 5 halves now, so we can make 5 servings of that. And now I'm going to show you guys how to work with some of these herbs. Basically, the rosemary, you just want to cut out these little pieces of the stem. And rosemary's pretty strong. Almost kind of reminds me of like a pine type of scent, like pine needles or something. I don't know, I have a feeling that it might be even in the same family, but it smells really strong, and it has a pretty strong flavor, so you don't really need a whole lot. It's great for poultry and lamb. Some people use it on beef and stuff. I like it on poultry and lamb and pork. So basically just cut out the little needles like that, and then I'm just going to mince it really small. Gonna go ahead and throw that on top of our chicken and then just mix it all in also. This basil is just pretty much the end, so it doesn't have very big stems, but if you get any big stems, you kind of want those out. What I do with the stems is later on I use it to make pestos and things like that. I'll set them aside so I don't go to waste. And the flowers also have a lot of flavor, so I use those too. And marjoram is kind of a mixture in between thyme and oregano. Actually looks a little bit like thyme leaves. It's a little bit bigger, but I really like it. I love this stuff. I don't know how it accidentally ended up in my garden because I don't remember ever planting it, but one day I just found it, and it's growing really well. All of these herbs with these dark green colors are loaded with phytonutrients, all kinds of different vitamins. Really good for you, so you guys should use them as much as you can. If you can plant them in your yard, definitely do so and learn their flavors and how to use them. These are Mother Earth's natural vitamins, the best you can get. Parsley, same thing, just cut the stems And this is a really resilient herb. Like, this will grow like stronger than weeds. I mean, it will go everywhere. If you plant it, it's great. It goes just about with anything. I love this stuff. And one of the best herbs as far as like vitamins, minerals, and it's got a ton of chlorophyll, all of that stuff in it. So this one is coriander. Coriander actually tastes just like cilantro, but the leaves look different. They almost got like little spines, and the flowers also have spines in them. So when you guys, if you have tried cilantro before, of course, then coriander is very much like it. We have a harder time for some reason with cilantro growing all year here in Florida, but the coriander is a lot stronger and hardier, so it's a lot easier to grow. The coriander we got all year, which is great. Okay, so I put all those herbs in there. I'm just gonna give it another mix. And then we're gonna go over to our wok, and we're gonna cook some Southwestern food on an Asian wok. That's what you call a true fusion. Okay, so we're gonna drop about 1 tablespoon of peanut oil. Of course, the garlic first. Build in the flavor, and the onion. I'm gonna drop a tomato in there. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and add my chicken. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and add the black beans in, and I'm gonna add the jalapenos. And we're gonna mix it all up and start stuffing our peppers, get them ready for the air fryer. And the black beans are pretty much all set. You don't need to cook them because they were canned. I'm gonna go ahead and transfer these to another dish. Okay, so now we're gonna take our mixture and stuff the peppers. All right, so normally you would put American cheese or some kind of cheese that will melt on this, but I don't have any on hand. So I'm using some Parmesan, and I'm just gonna put some right over the top. All right, so we're gonna put these on the bottom tray, and I'm gonna go with 400 degrees. And we're gonna hit it for 10 minutes and see what happens, and then we'll assess from there. So 400. Let's hit it for 15, and we'll check it. You know, around 10. See what it looks like. Okay, so it's been about 12 minutes, and these look like they're done. It smells amazing. It smells like roasted peppers and Southwestern seasoning. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull these out and serve them and give them a try for you guys. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and serve these and garnish them with a little bit of parsley. Okay, so there it is, guys. There is my stuffed bell peppers with Southwestern style chicken. I'm gonna go ahead and garnish this off with some chopped parsley to give it some nice green color, and also this adds some nice fresh crisp flavor. I love fresh herbs on food, both as a garnish for looks and the flavor that it adds. It brings that nice crisp taste. If you liked it, please give us a thumbs up. It helps tremendously to grow our channel. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already, and share our videos with your friends and family so we can continue to grow. I'll see you guys on the next one. Okay, so I'm gonna give these a try for you guys, let you know how it came out. The pepper is nice and tender, and it has like a roasted pepper flavor, but I get the flavor also in there of the Southwestern spices. It's a little bit hot from the little bit of jalapeno that I put in there, This recipe is amazing. Also very low carb. If you want it even lower, you can leave out the black beans and add more cheese to it, or a different type of cheese. Very versatile way of cooking. Definitely recommend you guys try it and experiment with it.